Hi everyone, welcome to your week 3 tutor supply video. Week 3 has one experiment, number 9 in your book, called See-Through. All students will do the experiment and all students will be able to take their particular supplies home at the end of class. For CC Livermore, we're going to do the experiment in your classroom and we will be rotating some of the supplies, the marker, scissors, and such. Each tutor, you know what, let's talk a little bit about time management. We have one experiment and 30 minutes. For the older students, that's probably enough time to do the measuring and the cutting themselves. For the younger class, you may find that you have more experiment than you do time. However, if you prepare your supplies too much with cutting them and drawing the lines or even doing part of that, it takes away not only from some of the hands-on, but you might find that now you have too much time and not enough experiment. So one idea is to do the demonstration or do the experiment as a demonstration initially. So you, the tutor, would walk through all the steps and help your student reach the conclusion at the end of actually doing the experiment. And then letting your students handle their own supplies. And if you prep them beforehand, there should be enough time that you actually get to complete the experiment where they get to see it and they get to complete theirs as well or get close to it. And whatever they don't complete can go home with them in their backpack. Let's talk about our supplies. We have these supplies we will be rotating: markers, rulers, and scissors. Each tutor will have a bag like this, and within the bag will be 9 pencils, a bag of thumbtacks, and cardstock. And the cardstock is blank. It's cut to 6 inches in length, but you'll need to cut the 1-inch width strips and of course draw the lines on it. So after you measure that and you do that, you will have strips that look like this. And what you will do with your students is we're also not going to be gluing them. I think it makes for a more interesting experiment later, more interesting to continue the experiment if they're able to move these around and say, I wonder what happens if we make these all really close together, or if we make them too close together and one separate. So anyway, we will not be gluing them. So they just put them so that they're relatively evenly spaced, stick this thumbtack through the top of all 3 centered, and then just stick it firmly into the center of the pencil. And they're pretty tight. So your student will try and figure out which way works best and be able to see the rings and also try to see the pencil between it. This is the way that I have found is the best. If you spin it in between your hands like this, the student will be able to see not only the black rings solid, the hands through that as well. And then you just give this to them and let them take it home in their backpack. For CC Livermore tutors, your supplies, this bag right here with the pencils, thumbtacks, and cardstock in it, will be in your family file on week 2. That way you can take it home and prep how you'd like it. Just make sure to bring it back on week 3. All right? Have a great week.